Assuming you mean like
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Hoarding Dragons. With us tonight, we've got Walker, Martin Luther, Thodrian, and Billy. Brune and the other guy, Jim Jones, have other things keeping them busy. Tonight's beer is Firestone's Nitro Merlin Milk Stout, and it has directions on the can for drinking it. I'm supposed to invert the can 3 times, and then pop it open and pour it quote unquote hard into the glass. And
Oh, it's one of those with silt.
let it do its foamy foam thing, I guess. We're going to see how horribly a mistake this is. So far, it's doing well. It looks beautiful.
It's one of those with the hops in it and all that.
No, it's
in
not
there.
a lot. I don't know. I think it's because of the nitro. It
Really?
does look gorgeous, the way the bubbles are effervescing there.
Oh, all right.
As many of you may recall, or maybe not, depending on just how drunk you were, or stoned, or whatever floats your boat, our heroes hail all the way from, well, they don't even hail from Greenest. They were just traveling through Greenest when they got involved in a little thing involving a cult and dragons and death and loot, which then took them on a long trip up the Sword Coast, all the way out to the Mere of Dead Men, where they tracked down a cult hideout, drove their enemies into retreat, and then accidentally stepped through a portal, traveling over 650 miles, far away to the Stone Peak Mountains overlooking the small village of Parnast. Not that they can see the small village of Parnast from their current situation. No, those sorts of views are, they're blocked by the 2-story hunting lodge and the trolls. The trolls. The 3 trolls that are right in front of them as the man whose foot they skinned is chortling quietly to himself in what appears to be some sort of an insane stupor, pointing at said trolls. And while everyone is trying to figure that out, the animated walking luggage that they keep around for some reason suddenly opens up and snaps Jim Jones off of his feet and into the luggage, and almost seems to hork up a hairball made out of Thodrian, who wasn't with us last session.
I'm back and I'm now confused.
Oh, I was just going through explaining why Thodrian's here and Jim Jones is not.
Okay.
The luggage. It's all the luggage's fault.
The luggage just ate Jim Jones and spat out Thodrian. And then Brune climbed in behind Jim Jones to try and fish him back out. If either one of them should happen to be able to make it into the session tonight for one reason or another, which I doubt, but if they do, we know where they are. They're in the luggage with Sniffles.
They're probably safer than the rest of us.
The question becomes, what do you do about the trolls? And Thodrian, what do you do about the fact that there's a cackling elf near you who's missing all of the skin on one of his bare feet?
not all of it, just many, many layers.
Now, what
the
the heck did you do to your
threatening?
foot? As I walked over to it to examine the foot better in preparation to heal it.
That'd be your fellow dwarves, sir. The trolls currently appear to be standing there staring at you, hefting what appear to be clubs, and seeming to be debating what to do amongst themselves.
I would cast bodies, but there are no bodies around.
body.
There could be bodies.
There may well be bodies in the near future.
You know what? I see the turn order up. I might as well just do this real quick. If you want to take us to a map dragon.
Are you going
Yeah.
straight into combat instead of trying to talk to the trolls?
I don't see how
What
this
do-
is going to work with any of us. We
What
have
do
Mark
trolls
that's gonna...
even?
Ye of
What
little
is troll-
faith.
Do
Yeah,
trolls even know common?
We'll put you guys on a map where you can at least see the trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Martin, whose form of negotiation is, well,
He
the
could
Christian
pray.
Crusades.
He could pray real hard.
We
I
have
can do
Martin.
that.
We have Martin, who's going to run away.
Woo.
Yeah.
Try to get...
Sodrian, who's going to shame me for literally anything I do.
Don't
and
you deserve it,
Sniffles,
though?
who is, and Sniffles, who is currently in their rebellious phase.
I mean, I
Do
could
trolls
talk,
even?
Yeah, I was about to say, can I try?
unless
to
they,
like a-
unless
Wouldn't they
don't
count
keep
as
combat.
giant? What do they count as?
That, since you guessed it right off the bat, I'm not even going to make you roll. Yes, they're giants of a sort.
Oh, cool. I
Lesser
speak
giants, but giants.
Use,
I speak giant.
5
Maybe,
points of lay on hands to heal up the elf's foot.
How much are you giving Mr. Elf?
5, 5.
Let's see here.
Okay, yes.
Maybe.
As the party tries to decide,
Did-
can we
can I-
fight?
did
Can
y'all-
we talk to them?
Did y'all?
I'm gonna
I just
try-
said-
I can
I'm
hear
gonna
Uh,
try and persuade them. I'm gonna try and persuade them in giant to tell us where we are.
What are you saying, T?
If y'all heard anything I just said, but then Walko came in with persuasion,
Sorry.
fine.
Well, no, I want to. I didn't hear you talking before you said, "Can y'all hear anything I just said?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you got?
I got voice OTC'd, whatever the
Hmm.
fuck that means. But apparently y'all can't hear shit whenever that happens.
That's very, very weird.
Honestly,
your
it's on
idea?
hold today. I was like you. Let someone try to persuade. I was gonna try to do a religion, like, hey, be good people, don't attack us.
That's not what religion does.
I could play to have your own model of effectively just make them be good people and
Would
not
that
attack.
would that be a religion check or a cowardice check?
Technically, it's a persuasion check.
Martin, the last time you talked to the modder, our little elvish friend here was losing the flesh off of his foot.
That was not my fault. That was all.
But you could have tried to stop the guy losing the flesh off of his foot.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the past, like 5 minutes ago in the past.
So,
The four-armed one is kind of looking at you as you're asking where you are. So little Fleshpot doesn't know where he is? Lost
Well,
and
I-
all alone? He responds in giant.
Well, I know I just popped through a portal, and on the other side of that portal happened to be a lot of dead things.
Everyone else, you can notice that the four-armed troll is grinning wider as he slowly steps towards the group ever so carefully. Yes?
I am going to just pray.
I'm gonna ready. I'm gonna ready fireball. You really don't want to do this, man. You really don't. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try with. Even though my intimidation sucks, I'm gonna try an intimidation.
Hang
If
on.
you
The only thing
really
I can
don't.
think of
Ooh.
really to do other than outright attacking is challenging him to a drinking contest.
Oh shit. Do we really
Yeah,
want to mutate him though?
Just gonna start creeping my way behind the rock.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready fireball. I'm gonna ready fireball and try this intimidation to see if it works. Like, you really don't want to do this.
Hey, I can try to say some bullshit like this liquor determines who is the most worthy to live or some shit.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, that actually gives me an idea.
Yes, Martin?
With a persuasion check, a high enough persuasion check, and the alcohol, I think we could actually make that walk. Just this determines who is
Strongest with
yeah
without that.
who is the strongest among our two groups, because this alcohol has a check. Just lie. It's just as it has an outright chance to kill you.
I mean, you don't know that that's not true.
With how much has been shoved down my throat, I'm at least confident of that. And it's a lie.
That's true. I practically put a funnel down his throat.
Fair, fair.
So, with keeping in mind my whale, I'm gonna just pop my head up while Billy is pulling out a flask of what I assume is the demonical.
Hell yeah. We also have more walk.
Just try to persuade that, hey, this is, instead of fighting, we send our strongest, you send your strongest, and we drink.
Thing tells me that's not going to work.
I mean, not likely, but it's an attempt.
Yeah.
I don't see you thinking of something.
Oh, I am thinking of something. It's just far more violent and direct.
That's fair.
No, the test of strength is already very well established.
All right,
So
you want to do this?
Fuck.
You really want to go there?
A 22 on religion and a 14 on persuasion. Fuck.
As he bursts into a sprint, he's there at those locations when we go to initiative, with him bursting into a sprint, running straight for you, Walker.
And my intimidation obviously didn't work.
You're an elf trying to intimidate a giant four-armed troll.
Yeah, that's fail.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just duck back down and stealth. Nope.
Not your turn yet. But I'll let you do that as a reaction because it fits your character.
Yeah.
Okay, so Billy,
Despite
Thodrian's beautiful nat 20, you win the initiative. You have the pleasure of going first.
Holding until I cast less.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow, and while I take the before I take the shot, I'm gonna tell the elf, "You move an inch," and I cut off the whole damn leg. And I'm gonna hope I get the center one. $15.
15 to hit on Mr. Four-Armed Troll is a success. You actually hit him.
Yeah.
okay, so we
ignore dueling style. So 6 damage.
As your crossbow bolt leaps out towards him, flying straight for his face, and he reaches out an arm and bats it away, leaving a slight scratch behind.
This does not bode well.
Are you happy with where you're standing?
I would like to stay by my team. So yeah, this is actually not a bad position for me.
All right, so that means it is now Thodrian's turn.
We'll go ahead and cast Bless. I will do that on Billy, Walker, And
He goes up to 4 targets, so he might as well just bless the whole party.
well, it depends if I want to cast it at level 2 or level 1.
Ah.
I'm just gonna cast it at level 1 and buff Billy, Walker, and Martin.
All right.
So you are all blessed.
I gotta be honest.
Oh, and
I-
before I forget, one of my new things, and this might pop up, be relevant at some point. Where are you? Class feature. Aura of protection. So everyone within 10 feet of me gets a +2 bonus to all your saving throws, if that becomes necessary.
Gotcha.
It
Okay,
may
So
well
I need
become.
an aura for it.
Ah, shit, I'm outside of that.
Yeah, of course you are.
In my defense, I hit.
It is your character.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. And are you happy with where you're standing, Thodrian?
Yep, I am. So that was my. Yeah, so I'm good.
All right.
I want to make sure that I keep Walker protected.
Walker.
Well, he did ask for it, so I'm gonna drop a fireball right at his feet, and I'm pretty sure that will at least.
That will catch
graze?
all
No.
3 of them.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. Let me pull that real quick. And just for the hell of it, since they are obviously intent on doing grievous amounts of bodily harm to us, shit, I wish I could cast it higher. I really do. But I can't.
I'm about to say, were you planning on casting bodies at level 3?
He would like to, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's so gonna become a thing.
I'm pretty sure that comes with an innate feel. Just
So
if they fail,
it's kind
they
of-
are failed.
it's kind of frightening that this guy actually made his saving throw and is like leaping through the flames.
That is indeed concerning. That is not what I had hoped to see.
Although his two normally armed companions are definitely looking the worse for wear and not as happy about this situation because they failed to get out of the way.
Nice.
I just imagine being one of those two, just like, how is it we got bombed but you didn't? It was at your feet. What the hell?
Here's a question: what did you guys ever do with this dude, with the elf guy's longsword?
We just
He
left
hit
it
a
there.
longsword?
We left it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody was thinking about that because my back is just so inviting right now.
No. We knocked him down, and his sword is still just on the ground there.
I would have
Oh.
thought his sword would have been on the ground, on 670 some
Yeah.
miles
we
away.
didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't drag him through with his weapon, did we?
No. You
Okay,
think
good.
Billy's going to torture someone while they have a weapon?
Which
I'm not-
probably makes this worse for Billy when he stumbles to his feet, snaps his fingers, causing his longsword to appear back in his hand, and proceeds
That's
to
so
open up
not
with, I feel like it's going to be 2 stabs with the longsword.
All right,
Billy.
I have a reaction. I have a reaction for that.
So, my religion checked in. You'd think him just being proselytized to and tortured would make him go, I don't want to attack these people.
Hey, I healed his foot. If he's gonna
You-
go and do that, He's burned all my goodwill.
You did heal his
I
foot.
don't even know the guy.
You did heal his foot. Billy did skin it off. And with Walker's help.
Not with Walter's help, with Martin's help.
Yeah.
What's your armor class is 18, so he misses with his first stab, but he catches you, Billy, with his second.
I would like to say that
Hang
I
on.
did not help.
If your
Flay him.
AC did not increase above 21, then that doesn't change the outcome.
Nope, the first attack.
Yeah. All right.
Using the last
Go.
superiority die.
Go ahead and use your final superiority die. Walker's fireball hit
And
all
that
3 trolls.
adds,
That hits.
that adds. This will add an additional 1d6
Yep.
to my damage.
Wait, how are you
So-
Hold on. I just realized something. I have to take that back. You still have your superiority die. You have your crossbow in your hands because you wanted to take a pot shot.
Oh yeah.
But at least you still have that superiority die to use later.
All right. Either way, that would have fucked him up.
That really would have.
Yeah.
That really would
23
have.
damage.
Why don't you just go to whack him with the crossbow?
It would be improvised weapon. And it'd be 1d4 at best. It's not worth it.
That's fail.
Martin. I wouldn't say you have a traitor in the midst of the party since he was never on your side.
Yeah.
And you also still have 3 trolls barreling down on you guys.
I also have a new leg to add to my collection.
Shoot one of them in the eye.
No, I'm taking care of this fucker next to me. He just made himself a permanent enemy.
Now's not really the time, Billy.
That is
we've
my
got,
flaw.
So,
That is my flaw.
Yep, this is why it's a flaw.
We have literally bigger problems
So,
right
Martin.
And
So-
until they hit him,
Until I get hit.
Everybody,
I hit you.
give Martin a chance to take his turn, guys.
Okay, sorry.
All right, sorry. Go
so
for it.
My last stealth check, is it still good?
Yes, you have, assuming they didn't roll high enough on their perceptions, you are hidden from people.
Okay. What about this buckle?
He doesn't
With
seem
him
to be looking at you.
attacking, Can I sneak up on him?
I mean, I suppose you could, or you could shoot him with your bow from where you are.
No, because I have a better choice. Just for
All
him,
right.
because I'm pretty sure this would trigger PTSD. I'll get behind him, grab my short sword, press it to his neck, and just start preaching. And as I slowly just press it down into his throat.
So you're trying to stab him.
Fuck!
Wow.
Nobody stabs more like
It's because he's trying to be so damn dramatic about it.
How do you survive as an assassin? How have you survived as an assassin?
he's done really
suck
well
at
when he
it.
uses his bow.
When he uses his bow, he's on point, but as soon as he tries to use a pointy thing in his hand, he
To be fair,
chokes.
To be fair, he's probably also terrified of Billy.
I'm sorry, I'm getting pissed off constantly every 2 fucking minutes, dropping connection to call.
Yeah, that
I'm
can't
sorry
be any
if
fun.
I'm sorry if I seem angry. Today's not been a good day,
Nah, I
Yeah.
understand, my dude.
and that's just one additional thing. That's just
Mm-hmm. One
Making
more
it worse.
frustration on top of every goddamn thing else.
yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
after
Let me calm down a second.
Yep.
So what was the last thing you heard me say?
You're attempting to stab him.
Yeah,
slit
you were
his
trying
throat.
to stab him through the throat.
Not stabbing. Okay, so not
Well,
stabbing through the throat.
Push the sword through his throat while
no.
preaching at him.
Not push the sword through his throat. You know how Call of Duty, if you ever take someone hard, if you hold a dagger up to the throat and just slowly like pull it towards you, but it has
Trying to
pushing
grab
it
him
through.
and pull him in with the sword.
Yeah. While preaching. to him because.
So that would actually be a different check than the one you made.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not
I
trying.
will note you have plus for
Yes.
D6 as well.
You do have Bless, which will give you an extra 1d6 on your roll, but what you're trying to do is grapple.
I actually forgot about that.
As I very quickly flip to that section.
Think of strength.
He's essentially trying to do that one of the final scenes in Saving Private Ryan, where the one dude's just slowly getting stabbed. But
Strength,
drawing the
athletic,
knife.
strength, athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
fuck, I don't
going
have a
to
bonus in that
be,
either.
and then
That's
add
not
1d6 to it from Bless. Which
So
I'm
16.
20. Or no,
That's respect-
16.
16.
Yeah, 16.
That's
which,
respectable.
congratulations! We just went from, cock up to success.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
And
So you've kind of got him by the hair, pulling him up against your chest, sword across his throat.
And now I'm just gonna start preaching to him.
Lecturing him on how, after being given a second chance, he really ought not be.
You really ought to accept the kindness of others, because some people have literally died for less, and we really wanted to give you a second chance. Surely, deep down, El Moro must think you're a good person. Screw this up. Just accept the kindness and accept the sins that you've committed.
Zal is saying it's 1d4 for Bless, not 1d6.
2 works.
Yeah. I figured, but I wanted to make sure that was pointed out.
Yep.
Hold on, it's a what?
1d4 on Bless, not a 1d6. We were off by a die size. I am not going to sweat it.
Yeah. I know, it's best to point it out.
No.
It's better to point it out for the later points.
They're just going to use up their movement to close the distance.
I'm in danger.
No, you're behind your tanks right now.
And you technically have a human shield.
Oh, man. I
Yeah,
just rolled
but
up.
I'm
I went to get a refill, and I walk in to see tokens moving at my character with extreme gusto. They're so thrilled. Oh, man.
Even though it's an athletics check, Zal, it is a specifically per the rule book, grappling is an attack using the athletic skill. So as such, oh yeah, that reminds me though, his defense is actually to roll his athletics, which he doesn't really have.
I don't know if it's 5th edition or Pathfinder, but there's also instances where they can use dexterity to slip out rather than force out.
After he is grappled, he can use dexterity to escape, but the first time it's strength versus strength.
Okay. I'm drinking my liquor at an astonishing speed.
Slow down.
I'm not liking these giants right up in my shit.
Hey!
If the yellow one, or if any of them go to attack Walker, I want to use my react.
Roger that.
Now here's the
Billy,
question.
It is your turn.
Here's the question. I realize he is now grappled by Martin, who is torturing him. Do I have the sense to turn myself to the bigger threat?
Well, let me ask you this: which is the crueler thing you could do to your enemy?
Prolong his suffering and ignore him.
Kill them, or make them have to listen to Martin's idea of proselytization?
Make them listen. Make them listen.
All right, I'm turning towards this bitch. First attack.
You get a
14 plus
1d4
1d4, which is gonna 15.
What were you trying to say, Thodrin?
Oh no, I was getting my die size mixed up on Bless.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
He's just
right.
reminded me he's just reminded me that I have bless on right
And
now.
you were saying you were going after this guy.
No, this one.
Oh,
This one.
my bad. For some reason, I thought you pointed to the other guy. I'm going crazy. Don't mind me. And
You're
that
friends
is
with
going
me.
to be a hit, thanks to the bless.
Do
6,
12
8,
damage.
12 damage. As he takes acid and starts screaming in pain.
Second attack. 24.
That's a hit. That's 13 damage. You are kind of chewing through him. He's not a happy troll. He is screaming
I
as
did
his
say
blood
it was
dissolves
murder
into the
time.
blade.
So he's a normal troll.
Oh yeah, he does not seem to. None of them seem to have much cared for the fire, nor do any of them nor does this one seem to care much for the acid.
Oh, no, I was saying the whole he's screaming.
Oh.
He doesn't seem to. He's just a normal troll.
And you're happy
my
where you're
God.
standing?
My God.
That's all I have right now.
All right. So Thodrian, it comes to you, lad.
I'm attack the yellow boy. Sure, I have 30. Nah. Head and Mako with the war hero. That's probably not.
That is a miss, I'm afraid, sir.
And swing number 2 with the warhammer.
Jeebus! Throw that die in the fish tank.
I wish.
Don't you also have bless?
No, he
No,
did
I
not.
cast that
No, he
level
doesn't.
1, but I have my level
Oh.
2 slot. Okay, so need 'em.
Oh.
Alright, that's all.
Poor Thodrian. Walker,
Mm,
you got trolls.
got trolls.
Only slightly better than the Twitter variety.
They make a salve for that.
Alright. Shit. Well, let me see here.
Oh, come on, you don't want to cast a fireball at the party's feet?
Please don't.
Not particularly at this moment. That doesn't seem like it would be a very good idea.
Probably not.
But I do have another higher level spell that I can use. Let me check something real quick.
As I try to remember whether or not they can attack you for using a spell in melee.
I believe he just
Yeah, they-
invokes disadvantage.
As he tries to figure out what he's doing.
I need to roll a check real quick. I need to try and figure out if trolls have dark vision.
Why?
That would be a nature check. Trolls definitely have dark vision.
Son of a bitch, that's not gonna work. Alright, well. I don't want to get hit, but I can't really move without invoking an attack, so I'm gonna throw a lightning bolt at the four-armed dude. And yeah, no one's in that direct line of fire, so they should be okay.
So you're hucking a lightning bolt.
A lightning bolt.
The lodge is that way. Okay. So, you need to roll your 8d6 damage to see whether or not he...
Oh, it didn't automatically roll that? Son of a...
No, you set it up as a spell card instead of as an attack.
I need to
roll.
fix that later. Okay. Roll 8d6, you said, if I'm remembering.
Yep.
8d6. Wait. Ah, damn it. It rolled one too many. Maybe.
One too few. You rolled 76. It's
All
supposed
right,
to be
let me-
8d6. You rolled 7d6.
And there's the last one.
So 27, which comes down to 13, since apparently this guy is a nimble mother humpa.
How is he so... God damn
I
it.
don't know. He nat 20'd the freaking reflex save.
Wow, that dude has unfair reflexes.
As we come back to grappling. We're learning new rule systems, guys.
Yeah.
Adam, the dwarf in the chest just keeps yelling, "Light the elf on fire," and he's telling me to beat the trolls with the elf.
That sounds pretty standard, actually.
I'd
He's just-
appreciate it not to be used as a weapon. Thank you very much.
You're a half elf; it doesn't count.
Do you think a Catholic is going to pass up the opportunity to feign persecution?
All right. Okay. I know exactly what he's going to do.
He's not a Catholic; he's a Christian. In
Yeah,
fact, he's a
Hey.
Karen.
What
a Catholic.
A
Yeah.
Karen.
A
Karens can be Catholics.
Oh, man.
He's going to cast Thunderwave.
That's my move.
Is he not still grappled?
He's grappled, but
He is, but he can still cast it.
Oh.
he
Wait.
can still make the hand gestures necessary to cast.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay, so I need a
Huh.
Constitution save from
Everyone.
Everybody,
everybody in a
Everybody.
15-foot range of him.
which may actually affect the... Yeah, it affects
That
all the
that hits
giants.
the trolls and the chest too.
All right.
That's
So-
I failed.
Sniffles. Oh, and everyone that's in my, or every ally that's within my zone gets +2 on their roll.
I don't think I need it.
9.
I'll
Do we
take
not
it.
also, do we still get that bless or no?
Your bless goes to your saving throws as well. It's an attack, so it does go to it. I think.
Yep.
So, is it a +2?
9, 12.
Wow.
Oof.
so what I roll?
barely
What,
failed.
I
didn't
didn't
I?
even die.
what do I roll for the addition for the bless?
1d4.
1d4. So that brings me up to 10, 12.
Hey.
So, let's see. Martin Luther failed at the end of the day,
That sounds about right.
so he takes 7 and is shoved 10 feet back, breaking the grapple. Billy saves, and so he only takes...
I had my sword to his throat. Would shoving me back be a good idea?
Technically, since it blows out in all directions, it would be like your arm gets whipped out in front of him, pulling the sword away
Oh.
from his throat as you're flying back. But, tell you what, I will give you an opportunity attack with your short sword to reflect the whole, you had it right at his throat when he took this risk.
Alright. Ooh.
Ooh,
Thodrian
ooh,
has
I like
moved
it.
10 feet.
His throat is now 3 feet away from
Roll your damage and remember to include the fact that you had
Do I get
Walker
the
ends up
36 as
saving.
Well?
yeah, because he's next to an ally.
So 9,
Oh.
20 damage?
Did he just effectively commit suicide?
I think so.
20 damage. That's
I-
impressive.
I'm not used to this.
I know, right?
Martin, best used inappropriately. As you rip open his neck at the shoulder, just barely missing the carotid artery.
Oh, that's gonna sting.
Oh, so he's gonna bleed out. Okay.
Barely missing it, so technically he could survive.
He won't for
Well-
long because he went and pissed me off.
No,
That's-
no. Listen, let's keep him alive.
Yeah.
Because no, listen. What better way to humiliate him? To have him try to kill us, only for me to about kill him, only to end up not killing him and continuing to preach to him.
Hang
I
on.
can roll with that. I can totally roll with that.
I also still have that extremely smelly scrotum sack on my shoulders right now, so might as well just waterboard him with that too.
And he will then step over here and with his free hand make some sort of weird gesture with his fingers at the trolls.
How is he able to do? Okay.
He can move 5 feet after he casts a spell.
I'm more impressed that he's, with.
This is
a
D&D.
bleeding- That's fair. That's fair.
We've had people at 1 hit point, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm still in the fight, man."
That's fair.
There's no stamina stat here, so he can
Yeah,
he can
that's
shrug that
fair.
shit off. He can walk that shit off.
On the other
I-
hand, from
I always
his,
forgot. We're always at 100% until we're not.
or you get a special condition that magically says you're not perfect.
Yeah, exactly. We're at 100% until we're not.
All right, so he
Something
made
that-
a hand gesture. Tell me it was at least the kind of hand gesture that is insulting, generally considered to be insulting in most cultures.
No, with Martin's religion check earlier, I'm going to now actually give him something for that since he did roll well on it. He recognizes that as a cultic gesture used by the cult of the dragon to signal allegiance within the cult.
You signal allegiance. Okay.
He's letting so Martin knows he's letting the trolls know he's in the cult.
Oh, so Okay,
Take
so the
from
trolls
that
are in
what
the-
implication you wish.
okay. I'm just gonna scream out.
Which
Trolls are in cahoots.
and it is your turn, Martin.
So trolls are in cahoots. I'm just going to one back up, and I'm just saying, what? Screw this. I'm gonna stab him again. But I'm not going to kill him. Just stab to just bring unconscious.
You're
Non-lethal.
gonna
Non-lethal.
Yeah.
incapacitate. Just nick the carotid
You
that you
still have the
exposed earlier.
1d4.
There we go.
15.
As he slaps your sword away with his sword,
Okay, so 15
sneering
is
at
not a
you
hit.
like an asshole.
The 15 is not a hit. Got it. Well, shit.
By the way, behind you, you can hear rustling and rattling and what sounds like growling.
That's not good.
I'm gonna look back real quick and just go sniffles.
The lid of the trunk is like clattering, and you can see where there's still some discharge from the thunder wave along the metal bands of the luggage.
Before my turn ends, can I just reach over and just kind of lift the lid up? Just come on out, sniffles. I'm out to protect
Yes.
mommy.
Quick, cast mommy needs you.
I actually need to make that as a spell.
Which
Yes,
brings
you do.
us to the four-armed troll's first chance to
So is that a
attack.
Yes, so I can do that.
Oh, yes,
Or-
you can reach out doing
Okay.
that.
Just open it up and just
But I don't know if you remember what happened the last time anything damaged the luggage.
do not.
It was not
Anyways,
good.
it's the four-armed troll's turn. So he's going to bite at Walker.
Bite at me? Are you?
Bite at you. And
Wow.
apparently the smell of blood coming from the elf is so strong that he nearly bites the elf's ear off instead.
Oh, wow! Awesome, cool. I can roll with that.
And then he swings with the claws on one arm.
Of 4. Shit.
What's your AC again? Okay. And the claws on another arm. Come on, there you go. You can roll die. Ooh!
Damn it.
Okay, yeah, no, you're still gonna be alive after. No, wait. What about the third arm?
Son of a bitch.
And no, you fireballed him and lightning bolted him. He's gonna go all 4 arms.
Oh, he's gonna go all out.
As I wait for the last arm claw to roll. It apparently did not register. There it goes. He was so happy about getting in the hits with the 2 middle claws that he just kind of flails the other one around, which is okay because with those 2 claws already dug into your chest, he's able to start using one as leverage for the other to pull your ribs out.
That sounds.
That is a total
horrible.
of 11, 20, 26, 32 points of damage. You're at 0.
Oh, I have Strength of the Grave. I instead drop to 1 hit point.
As you're sitting there staring at this troll that's just got some of your ribs in its claws and is slurping the wet, dripping meat off the bone.
Oh, you are gonna so pay for that.
You do need to make a charisma save. Ouch. DC is... Well, it would only be the last one of the... So DC would be 11, because the damage technically happens in 3 sets. The first claws hit you, then the second claws hit you, then you take the damage from both claws hitting.
Right.
So it's only the damage from both claws hitting, rather than it being the sum total.
Right.
So DC 11 charisma save to stay at 1 hit point instead of going to 0.
Alright. Son of a...
You get your bless on that.
Bless.
Come on.
1d4.
You just
Come
need
on.
a 2.
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh, I pulled that out. I am really pushing that Strength of the Grave, man.
Please don't let me die.
Oh, it's one. With Walker's character, it'd be one of those, oh, you done fucked up now. You better just kill me.
Yay, Crimson!
Oh, we're just
Hey!
gonna spit somebody out.
That's
I need
perfect.
a healing.
That's perfectly timed.
Huh.
I need a lot of
Oh,
healing.
The trolls are
I
still
need-
alive.
I need all the healing, man. I just got my ribcage ripped out.
Okay.
I need all the
do this
healing.
So
Oh,
I
no.
need to.
I can hear you.
why did
I'm going to punch my
No, I can hear you, Martin.
Fun.
I know, but all of y'all cut out.
Oh,
Oh.
that was weird.
Yeah, that happens to me. That happens to me sometimes.
Yeah,
No,
that happens to me on average 4 times a game.
I have one very important question. Have we lit the elf on fire yet?
No,
You
but
ever-
you don't know because you are floating in a dark void, although you can hear the void around you growling and grumbling. And
The look of it.
somehow the very void within which you exist seems to be shaking.
Uh-oh.
And I will add you to the initiative chart, but you don't get to act yet.
Okay.
Because
This
right
means-
now, it's the troll's turn.
That's
Which means
even
Billy
better.
can act even more recklessly.
As this troll sees that guy dying pretty well, and now sees somebody nice and isolated,
Mm.
turning towards Thodrian.
Oh, that's a bad time for him.
As he
Yeah.
bites.
Assuming I ever get a hit off.
You know what? He feels your pain. Dear God. He just roll. You know how it always rolls with the advantage toggle on NPCs?
Right.
Both of them on his bite came up ones.
Oh.
Which means that, I'm going to go ahead and say, based off of that, that as he's lashing out, missing with his bite, he misses with one of his claws as he bites into that arm, but that manages to twerk him just right, such that with his second claw, his third attack, he's able to catch Thodrian for just a little bit of damage, less than he inflicted on himself. Oh, wait, but he didn't take any damage this turn, so he also he didn't take any damage before the start of any fire or acid damage this round, so he regains 10 HP. Whereas the other two, actually, that one didn't take any. I'm not retconning. Okay, that brings us to Sniffles in the luggage. And
Last time the luggage got hit, it was bloody.
the luggage, with its mouth pulled open by Martin, lurches up and horks. And out of the luggage comes flying Sniffles right into the face of your not-so-friendly elf, latching claws deep into his chest, face level with his face. You hurt Mommy! And on Mommy, a burst of green fire erupts out of its mouth and straight into the face of this elf.
Well, I was
Green
planning on helping by
flame.
taking him alive to Photo Preach, but this won't
No.
do.
Finally, the elf is on fire.
Yes.
As the the orc behind they're not the orc, but the troll also fails. So that's 3d8 for the acid, plus 3d8 for the fire. So that is 17 damage. And as the burning, melting corpse of the dumbass elf guy collapses to the ground, Sniffles climbs back into the luggage as Jim Jones falls out, being tugged by a, tail, landing next to a burning elf corpse.
I can now successfully cast bodies. We have a body to work with.
So
And the method that
Billy,
it died.
that just happened.
Billy's just gonna start laughing like a fucking maniac and attack again. Get 1d4. You're an asshole.
Not enough.
I'm not wasting a superiority die on that, so let's make another.
You're too busy laughing. You're
Fuck.
so busy laughing.
Get a nat 4 on the one of the D4, but yeah, you're just too busy laughing.
Somebody apparently cast Natasha's hideous laughter on you while you weren't looking.
No, Billy cast this.
Oh. Staying where you're standing?
Yeah, and to finish off, I'm gonna just go ahead and scream.
As it comes round to Thodrian. And you know, that's a good time to have used that
Yeah, you're
card,
not wrong.
given that Jim Jones is sitting next to a burning corpse.
Yeah.
It was
This
like
is
that
the-
when I got here.
This is the one time you've used it where it's actually applicable.
I am very much not responsible for this, yes?
Thodrian!
Correct.
All right. Well, seeing as my charge Walker is now cut off, I need to beat my way to him.
It's hammering
Beat that.
time.
Beat them off.
That's a hammering time.
So that'll be 12, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn a level 2 spell slot
Ooh.
for some divine spiny goodness.
Which is radiant damage, correct?
Correct. Oh,
There we go.
that's the wrong thing. I was like, why are you rolling an attack roll? It's not an attack roll.
No, that was a damage. That was a sadly low amount of damage, but the higher level casting helped.
Oh, okay.
It's 10. Or no, wait, the higher level cast was the one that rolled just a measly 1.
Okay, it looked like a D20 when it rolled on the screen, which had me confused.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're good. Second attack.
Oh, I think it's because
Oh. Or no, Walker had rolled a die. So
Yeah,
maybe
Walker
that's-
had rolled
Yeah,
a
sorry,
random
that
die.
was me. My bad.
Sadly, your second Warhammer does not connect.
Oh.
Alright, well, can I move? I want to do an athletics move to jump over the troll and land next to Walker with my boots of springing.
Alright, depending on how well you roll, I'll decide whether or not either troll gets an opportunity attack.
Okay.
That's definitely good enough to get there. And since technically you could have
Yep.
moved there without ever provoking an opportunity attack from this guy, I'm not going to give him an opportunity attack just because you did something creative and cool. But the guy who would have earned his opportunity attack anyways is still going to get his opportunity attack.
That's fine.
Will he fail as... He failed. A 13 does not hit a Thodrian.
I like it when trolls fail.
As he lashes out at you, and the other troll, still being confused from having bitten himself, slaps his ally's arm away from him, leading to a brief moment where the trolls are just kind of half slap fighting at each other, while Walker tries to work out exactly what the fuck just happened. Other than the fact that his ribs are now being tossed all around the place.
I want those back. Give me my ribs.
Wait. Can I turn one of them into a dagger for you?
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
I want to make you a spine cutter.
A spine cutter.
Yes.
So, Walker, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
You could use Mage Hand to
And-
start collecting your ribs.
Yes, that was actually what I was going to do. I'm going to... I hope this works out the way
Despite
I want
the
it to.
presence of multiple enemies on the battlefield that might try to kill all of you.
I'm going to use Burning Hands.
You know, I wouldn't actually blame you if you did go for your ribs.
Gotta collect those ribs.
Yeah.
Good
if
eating
it
there.
will ever let me do it.
If you launch your burning hands from here, you can hit 2 of them.
That's the idea. All right.
So that's
Burning
good.
Hands.
I know those are
Now
dex
I'm gonna-
saves.
I'm gonna burn a level 2 spell slot and add 1d6
If I get
if
this
it
again, I swear to God.
if it even connected. Do I need to wait and see if it even connected? Are we still blessed?
I would have sworn. Well, no, this is a saving throw on their part.
Okay, cool.
Bless lasts a full minute, I believe.
Wow, the regular troll succeeded at his save. He still takes half damage, which means
And
he'd take
I'm gonna stack a D6 on top of that for casting it at a higher level.
You know, you should be able to do that when you choose to cast the spell.
It didn't let me do
Actually,
it. So,
they. Are you sure that it? Oh yeah, it says at higher levels.
yeah. It didn't give me the
So
option
that
to
makes
choose
it
that. So
13 total. Halved because they both saved would be 6. But it still means they took fire damage and therefore do not regenerate this turn.
yay.
Which, if you knew the lore on the four-armed troll, instead of killing him by, talking to him, then that would be confusing to you. But that's okay,
Right.
because it's still your turn if you want to do anything else.
I don't think I can move without incurring an attack, but
Pretty much no.
no. I've burned a spell. I think I'm pretty much screwed until somebody fucking heals me.
You do definitely have their undivided attention now.
I do have their undivided attention, so since there is a body on the ground, I'm going to use bodies as an intimidate attempt.
Oh, Jim Jones. As you look around, you notice as these two trolls, one of which has 4 arms,
Huh.
are slap fighting each other. You notice bones starting to rain down on you. And looking over, you're pretty sure you can see where those bones used to go in Walker's chest.
Okay. So Walker's pretty much almost dead, right?
Yeah, I'm at 1 HP. The only reason I'm at 1 HP
in
is
game
because
terms-
of Spare the Dying.
In game terms, his class ability is the only reason he's not a smear on the ground.
That's the only reason I'm alive. Strength of the Grave. That is literally the only reason I'm still around.
Okay. How many hit points are what's your hit point max?
You don't know
35.
that.
Well, I'm just wondering if I have enough preserve life to split it up, but no. I'm just gonna spend an action and give Walker 30 hit points through Channel Divinity Preserve Life.
Don't be dead anymore!
Don't be dead.
I feel ribs again.
I just have
that's
this-
a funny feeling.
I have this odd mental image of just... Here's Jim Jones
Can I eat them?
sitting
Can I
on
eat
the
the ones that fell
ground.
up?
Here's Jim Jones sitting on the ground after having been hurled out of a piece of luggage that had earlier consumed him. Staring at a corpse that looks like somebody soaked it in acid and then lit it on fire with gasoline and thermite.
Is that not what happened?
That's basically what happened.
As his head's bobbling around him, he notices a pair of trolls, one of which has 4 arms, slap fighting each other as elven ribs start raining from the sky. And he notices one of his comrades, who has just unleashed a cone of fire, is using his other hand to hold in his organs, the things
Stay
he
in there.
uses to live.
Stay in there. Stay in your home. Daddy
And then
needs you.
I can summon I can sum this up with one skill.
Hang on. So essentially, he's on the beach during Saving Private Ryan. Again,
Pretty much.
I defer back to Saving Private Ryan.
And then he just drunkenly reaches out a hand, grabs Walker's ass, and pours life into him.
Yep, I give that ass a good squeeze. This ain't no light butt tap. No, this is full on.
Martin,
Discharge is dead.
If that happens one more time, I'm letting you know I'm just gonna fucking close the game.
what
I'm done
happened?
I'm done dealing with the RTC disconnect.
Understandable.
So hopefully it doesn't happen because I like to keep playing. But if you suddenly see me disappear,
Understood.
that's why. I guess I'm just gonna back up a bit.
And take a
And-
shot.
Yeah, I was
Please.
gonna say shoot at that guy.
Can you go back 10 more feet so you don't accidentally hit me?
Here we go.
That gives me a clean line of shot. Unless I
It's a
ward.
very big troll and a very small Billy.
Yeah. If you
I
get
mean-
hit, Billy, we determine Martin was aiming for you.
Billy's only half cover, so
I mean, all I want in that one.
Tap your attack.
Get your
Yeah, blast.
Yep.
Outing.
Sadly, it is not
No.
enough.
damn.
No, it is enough to miss Billy.
It's enough to miss Billy, but we don't care about missing Billy. We want to hit something.
I mean, if Walker
I'm
doesn't,
gonna just move over here and then call him myself.
I'm,
All right, which brings us to the trolls.
One of whom managed to just tear out my ribs that I've just regenerated, thanks to
Well, they
Divinity.
both now that you know he doesn't get to heal because you hit him with fire. So
don't die.
he isn't the dumbest of trolls. He does
did
see
he?
what just happened. So he
Mm.
snaps at Jim Jones. Ooh,
I hope
the
your
bite
AC
hits.
is better than mine was.
Why does this keep resetting my armor class to 10?
I do not know.
Because fuck you.
There, now it's right.
The
I'm
claw's gonna
about to
hit.
say, how do I have more AC than you?
The second claw's going to hit.
Oh, so I'm just getting raped.
He hasn't rolled below 20 yet.
Jesus.
Define.
he's-
Wait.
The third claw
He's got-
misses.
Oh,
He's
thank
got
God.
4 arms and
The
a
fourth
bite.
claw, what's your AC? 17? Yeah, the
17.
fourth claw hits. So
Oh.
3 of the 4 claws hit plus. So that's going to be.
That's a lot of damage.
So
Yeah.
first
Really
he
amazed.
bites you.
Ouch.
I almost
Then
went down from 2 solid hits.
he claws you.
Ouch.
And his second claw comes in.
Ouch.
And then, of course, the third claw lands.
Ow.
And
Oh,
those
I'm-
3 arms that are currently in you
Oh,
start
he's
grabbing
grappling.
onto things and pulling and twisting and tearing. Okay, that's not so bad.
He almost killed me, but he's grappling me now, right?
No, he's pulling your intestines out of you and
Oh,
chewing
okay.
on them.
Ow. Damn it, I wanted him to
They
be
still
grappling
seem
me.
to be attached to you on the other end.
Okay.
Rebuke.
See, I got spit out in a really bad spot.
Which brings us to the other troll. And yep, Rise's voice disconnected again. So I think
Ah,
we're going to
shit.
finish this combat and probably call it a night there, given the troubles we've
Right.
been seeing.
Yeah.
But we do still have another troll. He also got hit by fire, so he also doesn't regenerate. He's not as smart, so he's not going for Jim. He's going back at Thodrian because Thodrian fucking jumped over his head and confused him. And apparently that makes him bite really good because where previously he rolled 2 nat 1s, this time he rolled 2 nat 20s on his bite.
Oh shit.
Not that that matters, we're not doing the whole stupid consecutive 20s nonsense. But it does mean that, wow, he hit with every single one of his attacks.
Oh no.
Damn.
See,
Well,
I told the trolls were going to kill us.
Minus
Oh, we're not dead yet.
12 for the bite. Minus
shit.
12 for the first claw. Minus 8 for the second claw. As he lays into Thodrian hard. This troll didn't get set on fire by anything, so he does heal. As he then goes after... No, wait, he got hit by the acid. I'm sorry, I forgot. He got hit by your... No, you missed with both of your acid
Yeah,
strikes.
I missed.
I'm thinking back one more round. As he takes a bite at Billy. Billy's laughter was not enough to protect him from being bitten. But what about the claws? Ooh, the claws actually are going to do even better. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh! People in the
This
chat can
sounds
see all
bad.
those greens on those 20s.
Oh, damn.
Jesus.
All the 20s. I need some of those.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, I was suggesting light the elf on fire and beat the trolls with him, but no one was paying attention to me.
That's because you weren't here.
I was in the YouTube chat.
Doesn't count.
As Billy goes the fuck down.
Oh, shit.
Shit. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's now Sniffles' turn.
Sniffles.
Oh, I can act. All right, hang on. Don't worry about me. All right, or at least not for my turn.
Sniffles pops her head back out of the luggage, looks around, grabs Mommy Dearest, known as Martin, and yanks him into the luggage.
Yoink.
Shit.
Theodrin needs to throw the luggage at a troll.
Do you really want to grab it?
Billy.
Do you?
Oh, I'm not.
Second win.
You have to be conscious to do that.
Eh. Fucking 5th edition rules.
I mean, 5th edition's what gave you that ability.
I also previously played Pathfinder before this, so.
Death save!
Wow.
Oh! Jesus!
That's 2 fails.
That's 2 fails.
Oh, no.
I'm never going to get to cast Beacon of Hope because everyone's going to die first.
Shit.
Martin,
I will not go down. I will not go down like this.
Thodrian.
Oh, shit's looking south, guys. Really, the lack of AoE healing right now is my biggest frustration.
this party's honestly doing better in healing than than the one in my D&D campaign.
If I move there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use Misty Step to jump here, because that'll allow me to at least use my shield as a reaction on somebody's attack against any of my allies.
Alright.
And I will go ahead and see. Wait, what is? Oh. Well.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like I'm going to make that
Well,
Russian
I was
bard
gonna say,
sooner.
can I go ahead and rewind that?
Alright.
I just reread Aid. It's one of the skills I haven't really used much of. But I'll go ahead and use Aid. And I will target What is it? This is second level spell slot. I'll choose Billy, Jim Jones, and myself to gain 5 HP.
Woot.
Which does bring you back to consciousness. Billy.
That will end my turn.
Billy is conscious again, lying on the ground going, holy hell.
All right.
I'm about to shove a shot down these motherfuckers' throats.
So that's all my second level spell slots. And because that was my... Ooh, what is... Oh, that doesn't really help me. Alright, that'll be my turn.
Which brings us to Walker.
Light them on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna burn, what is it, a sorcery point for each level of spell?
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna drop a fireball back behind them that will, hopefully where I marked it at least, extend to hit each and every one of them.
Don't think there's anywhere where you can drop a fireball that won't.
You're gonna make me.
It's 20. It's 20 feet from here, or this corner where I was aiming from.
You're gonna hit Jim and yourself.
Yeah.
But from the corner,
Yeah,
I
you
might be
measure
able
from you measure from the intersections.
Ah,
So Jim's square is 25 feet.
So I'm
This
safe.
troll is entirely out of the reach. So you
Is
would
it?
hit these two trolls. If you move it
Yeah, I think
over
I'm-
one corner, you hit you would still miss Jim, but now you're... So you'd have to hit it there to hit. Yeah, I don't think you can do it without hitting at least Jim Jones, and possibly yourself.
What would it take for me to throw Jim out of the way?
Don't you have Careful Spell?
Yeah, I do.
So you could spend a sorcery point to make him automatically succeed on his saving throw.
Which,
here's the thing. Even if you only hit
But
two,
all the damage, with all the damage that brings, it'll still probably drop him.
hang on. Here's the thing. If you hit two of them, that is fine.
yeah.
Fine.
Hitting two is
Because that
good.
leaves the one next to me as a hit.
Yeah.
Hit.
We
If you
kind
throw-
of
Alright,
really need to kill this one.
Yeah,
You need to
I'll
kill
drop
these two. This one I can kind of hold up for now. I'm going to use second win next turn.
All right, I'm gonna drop the fireball back far enough back to just hit these two trolls,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll do that.
Which means they need to make dex saves. Are they going to continue rolling high like they've been doing all night? Let's find out.
I hope
Fail.
not.
Thank goodness.
Oof.
I prefer... Thank goodness. I like a
That
good
would've
challenge for
killed me.
my players, but I prefer it when, you know, the monsters don't constantly roll nat 20s on everything they do.
I know, right?
The audience, so I can't spoil what I'm going to do to my players.
As these two trolls are successfully defeated and
Oh.
die.
Oh, finally.
The second
before
fireball
I-
did the trick.
You guys heal me. This one has my undivided attention.
Bodies. Kneel before me.
All right, so that brings us around to Jim.
Okay, so I just got my asshole ripped out of my navel. Theodrin's about dead. Billy kind of died. Walker's fine. So I'm going to cast Healing
My ribs are
prayer
even.
at 3rd level, targeting Billy, myself, and Theodrin. And thanks to that blessed healer thing, I get extra healing from this.
My ribs are regrowing. That's a funny feeling.
So 5 plus 13 is 18, and I gain an additional 5 points because blessed healer and a.
Well, everyone gets it.
Well, no, blessed healer only affects me.
Oh.
Whenever I cast a healing spell that heals somebody, I gain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell level.
Each regain 2d8 plus. Okay. So you get an extra. How many did you say?
5.
All right. So you get plus 23.
I already
Look
fixed
so
mine.
healthy now.
I already
Well,
fixed
no,
mine.
I'm only half
Yep,
dead.
I heard you.
Right, I updated mine.
And it looks like the. Yep. Some of you
Everyone
beat me
looks-
to it.
Hey,
Like
Everyone
good
looks so much
players.
healthier now.
Yeah, all of a sudden the party's like, yeah, okay, we got this. Maybe.
I'm
That
eating
was
that
close.
fucking troll.
Hey, this
The
is
one
like
that was
any
eating
other.
Yes.
This
But
is
are
like
you
any
also-
other. Go ahead, Demon.
You also have a bonus action. Are you going to pick up and eat the meat off of one of Walker's ribs?
Yes.
You would.
And that finishes Jim Jones's turn.
Alright.
I dodged moral responsibility. It was like that when I got here.
Here's the thing: is that this is very much like most like MOBAs. Once one enemy falls, it's a cascade effect. Once
Yeah.
one person is down, that fight is already won.
I mean, if that were the case, you guys should have lost twice now.
I almost bit the dust. I almost died.
We also had
a-
we also had a Deus Ex Machina of Jim Jones.
Yeah,
Root.
if Jim hadn't have
Technically-
showed up.
He's what was it? Mark of the red whatever the fuck from the gamers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Just
guys,
roll
I
in.
made it.
All right, I'm out.
Where am I on the map? Can I enter a berserker rage? Which brings us to the troll, who's now all by himself.
Sorry.
He's,
He
one method has worked. Oh wait, he hasn't. This time he hasn't gotten hit at all.
Give it a minute.
So he's looking fairly healthy at the moment. And
Not for long.
nothing you guys have done is really outside of his mental worldview. He's used to things that heal themselves. Sure, his buddies are dead.
But that's only temporary.
So he's going to lash out at Billy. And oh my fucking god, dice, why?
Oh,
Not
no.
20s.
No nat 20s this time, but a 24 hits.
Is Billy dropping again?
So does a 22.
All right, Billy, don't
And
fail your
he
death
gets one automatic failure as the guy claws him again.
Shit.
Because he is an asshole. He's a troll. He's an asshole like that. He's gonna swing again.
All
Ripping
right.
a chunk out of Billy. And now, here's the worst part. As he takes a step forward, he saw what happened to himself previously. So he reaches out a gnarled hand towards his fallen enemy and grabs up that sword that hurt so much.
Okay.
And he's
Oh.
staring at you, Jim.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing: the sword has tasted both of their blood at this point. Because I accidentally stabbed Jim at some point.
Jim
Yeah.
casts look, dude.
Billy,
Look at the bodies.
I believe I need another death saving throw. Please don't roll a 1.
No, here's the thing: I was brought back, so the death saves do reset.
Yes. I was saying please don't roll a one
Are still
again
blessed.
because you. Does
yeah, I
that
don't
does
want to
that
have to
affect
cast my
death
raid
saves?
spell on you.
Maybe. Let me double check.
You know what?
What's the
Roll your
rundown?
1d4 while he double checks the rules to see if that gets you to a 10.
Attack roll or saving throw.
And a
Then
death
that
save
does
is
get
a
it to
save.
10.
So congratulations, you only have one.
No, I got it too. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
only
have
have
one
one
failure
failed
and one
save
success.
because the troll hit you a third time after you went down.
okay.
Because the troll's an asshole.
That troll has just earned bad touch.
That troll is getting castrated and stabbed multiple times.
Thodrian! Billy's down again and the troll has the naughty sword.
Oh,
Well,
I'm so bad
I'll
touching
go
this
ahead
troll.
and provoke the attack of opportunity.
That guy's
No, they're
dead.
dead.
Oh, they're
Oh.
dead. I
Okay.
murdered them to death.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'll
they
move
didn't
them
look
off the
dead, and
field
They didn't
to-
have a dead icon. I was confused.
They had a little skull and crossbones in the corner. It just
There must have been the. Okay, I bet you my character UI was covering that up.
could be.
All right, so I'm gonna walk over to this guy, and I'm gonna go ahead and beat him with my hammer, because that's about the best I can do.
That's a hit.
And I'll go ahead and do a divine smite.
For 15 total
Eh.
damage.
I'll do my second attack. Hey!
Another hit! As I realize that the music has never been playing to the public again.
And then I'll do another divine smite.
It's like, no, we're ending this, damn it. We are ending this. Take
This
your
I got one
so
spell
done.
slot left.
Take
We're
your
good.
23 points of damage. We're ending this. Why are you still up? Walker, end this. Damn it.
End it. Ended it shall be ended.
Murder, 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 murder.
Murder, murder, murder. I don't want to burn the rest of my sorcery points right yet, so I'm gonna go with Scorching Ray.
I'm surprised nobody made a comment about the class for that skill.
Yeah. Let's see.
Murder hobo. Yes.
It seems
All right.
appropriate.
Scorching Ray. 1, 2,
Attack roll.
and
You are
3.
blessed.
He doesn't need them. All three of them are still going to hit.
Yay! There's
You
the first
just
one.
fucking firebolted the hell out of this guy
There's
with the super
second,
firebolt.
and there's the third.
As they
18 damage.
I mean, it's more than enough, but it's kind of mean the way the dice were like, you get a third of your first roll. You get half of your second roll. As your attack rolls went up, your damage rolls went down. The
I know,
15
right?
scored a 12, the 22 scored a 4, and the 23 scored a 2.
On what was
Revive
left.
me so I can take my
Nonetheless-
fucking trophy.
Nonetheless,
It's
there
stacked.
is now a roasting troll collapsed on top of Billy.
There was less
sure.
left to
Aw. I don't get to
That's
naughty
what
touch
happened.
him.
There
Alright,
was
I'll
less
go
left to
ahead
hit.
and give Billy
I've
10
got
HP back.
I've got spell slots to burn.
Okay. I got
Well,
I got
that's-
lay on hands to lay. I got the good touch.
I've got the really good touch. I can touch all four
You're
of
not wrong.
Well,
I play the
Now-
backup melody. I don't play the main strings.
them.
I need to roll a perception real quick because I
Alright.
remember you mentioned that Martin heard something rustling around, but he was snatched up by the luggage.
that was the luggage. That
Oh, that was the
the luggage when it
Okay.
got hit, getting pissy
All right, cool.
and
Oh, good.
deciding to
So it's not
unleash a
something else.
dragon and a murder hobo dwarf on
That
the thing
didn't get
that
to murder nothing.
It's not the luggage's
You-
fault that the
I demand another troll.
look at
Bill,
y'all.
if you hadn't have showed up when you did,
So you
we
guys
could probably be
stabilize
dead.
Billy, get him back up to consciousness, and I'm imagining that, given your current state of affairs, the damage you've taken and everything,
I'm collapsing for a nap.
when you hear alarms and horns going up from that, house, that hunting lodge that you were fighting within visible distance of, that y'all beat it into the woods, right?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we
taking
need-
the fucking leg.
Well,
Take
before
the leg.
that, I'm going
We
to
need
target
to-
everyone with another prayer of healing at 3rd level. So
I'm getting my
20.
fucking sword back.
20 hit points to everyone and 25 to me.
I'm getting my fucking sword back, and I'm taking that fucking elf's leg.
I need to collapse for a nap because I have just unleashed a whole shit ton of magical destruction.
Yep. And like I said, I imagine the plan at this stage, once you've gotten your leg and your sword, is to avoid running into the people who are organizing to rush out towards the giant series of explosions.
Probably a good idea.
Given
let's
that,
stuff the forearm troll in the luggage real quick. I'm eating that
And-
fucker.
and with our one comrade having to leave early and on less than happy notes, we are going to go ahead and call it there for the night. We have an hour and a half in. I feel like that's a good bit of progress. Thank you all for showing up. I'm sorry it couldn't have been longer, but life sometimes deals you, rotten potatoes. Thank you all, and have a good night.